Iranian newspaper headlines about the protests that started with death of Mahsa Amini. Fatemeh Bahrami / Anadolu Agency via Getty Images Eliz Sanasarian, USC Dornsife College of Letters, Arts and Sciences. A friend and I were strolling through Tehran streets one afternoon when she was approached by a member of the morality police, an agency tasked with enforcing modesty laws in PUBL. First, the policewoman warned her to cover her hair by pulling forward her scarf. Next, she was ordered to remove her sunglasses. "What do you have there?" the policewoman asked loudly, examining my friend's green eyes for makeup. There was none, but her stare was full of hate. "Behave yourself," the policewoman warned. As we walked away, my friend stopped, turned and looked back at her, pulling the scarf back again while putting her sunglasses back on. Her husband lamented, "Woman, one of these days you will be arrested, and if lucky you will be alive when I come to pick you up from the police station." This was 30 years ago. Similar scenes still play out daily. Since mid-September 2022, when a young woman named Mahsa Amini died in detention after being detained for not wearing her headscarf properly, protests against the morality police and the broader regime have erupted across the country and from sympathizers around the world. Acts of defiance, big and small, have continued uninterrupted across multiple generations. Women's activism has been constant, as has their imprisonment. Role of the state in Persian culture. The main variation of the veil has historically been the chador, a long cloak covering the body from head to toe, which the wearer holds closed in front of her. Early women's groups did not push back against it. Instead, they focused mainly on raising the marriage age, granting more rights to women in cases of divorce and custody, and allowing girls to attend school. During the 1920s, some began to address the veil, as I wrote about in my book on the women's rights movement. This was a risky move. For example, when a woman's magazine in the city of Mashhad published an editorial in favor of unveiling and equal rights, the editor's house was looted and she had to flee, though she continued her work in other cities. Women's rights pioneer Tehran Dalit Abadi. Iranian Women in Mashrut Movement, by Abdul Hassan Nahid / Wikimedia Commons. Around the same time, in the city of Isfahan, another publication owned by a feminist who advocated unveiling barely escaped a mob attack. The journalist, Tehran Dalit Abadi, left instructions that no veiled woman should be allowed to participate in her burial or visit her grave. The founder of the Pahlavi dynasty, Reza Shah, banned the veil in 1936 as part of his modernization program. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.